are all broke, are all deteriorating. They're low in numbers, ain't got power like that, and are hustling for stamps, are paying for dope with stamps. None of your Mexican mafia.
Wow. Here we go. Renegade Media put out a video this morning talking about two men, and
so let's talk about detention facilities somewhere in Santa Ana in Orange County. So he's not even in the penal system right now, based on he's looking at Fed time, going to court. And what a perfect opportunity for these guys to say, you know what, let's get rid of him.
I decided I'm going to respond. I don't respond for them. Those men, when they respond to something, everyone hears about it, okay? And after seeing this video this morning, I was just blown away. I am completely blown away. And I want to say this. Last time I did a video on this cat and his channel, people said I was hating on him. Hating on what? He made a bed no one wants to lay in. I made the video because he was trying to place everyone else on YouTube in that same bed because of the things that he's talking about, the things that he's saying. And this video this morning is an example, a prime example of the recklessness of some people on YouTube.
Members in the federal penal system are doing it that big because you guys reduced them to nothing. You reduced your own brothers in the feds to nothing. And when California decides to step up and say, you know what, we're going to crack these dudes down, you guys are going to end up in those facilities, ending up in these big old RICO indictments, going to the feds, and then you're going to be reduced to nothing. And don't think that a lot of people are going to follow you. I can tell you right now, the mentality in California prisons when it comes to actors, and I'm speaking on behalf of Northerners and Southerners, they're tired of their big homies. Why they haven't made a move on their big homies, why they still succumb to these kind of treatments by their big homies. I can tell you there's going to be a point in time where a lot of people are going to be fed up. And if you just happen to get snatched up and taken to the feds, I don't think they're going to miss you guys.
Okay? I am pretty irritated by the video. Both of these dudes that he made a video about today, I know personally. I was in places with them. Let me just say that. I held leadership with them in two different places at different times. It's so amazing to me that someone who was never a part of something speaks on that thing so frivolously. You know, he's making accusations about one person and giggling.
Me personally, I think there's more to it than that. But I can't say it was because, you know, YouTubers put out this video of him in a cell, you know, playing snow skis with each other in a cell, you know, doing a dude, having a sword fight. And they used an empty toilet paper and put their stuff in there. Which, I don't know. He ain't just joking around, but
it fucking blows my mind, man. It's fucking amazing. He shows one of them's old lady, one of them's wife. You show their wife? Show your wife. You know, he says that one of them, he says, you can watch this video and see who he's talking about and what he's saying, eh? But he said that one of them never put in work. Where in the fuck are you getting your information from?
No, he's never put in work. He's never shed no blood. He just made a lot of money, but he provided a lot of people with a lot of money, $5,000 a month. So a lot of people in cash, he paid his way into that organization. But maybe he doesn't have any income coming in, so everything that they had against him was easy for them to build up and bring up now that he's not in the penal system right now as we speak.
The one that went on hood stocks that you say never put in no work and bought his way in, whatever, however he got in is his business and their business. And if you grew up under them, you would never fucking talk about them as frivolously as you do. You know, there's going to be people upset, oh, Dubs is covering for them, Dubs is infatuated. No, I'm not. I'm a fucking grown-ass man. But you don't talk about shit you don't know nothing about. That is the definition of a fucking comadre. I speak about things that I know about. There are, especially when it comes to prison, I speak what I know. That vato never put in work? What the, who in the fuck are you listening to? People that don't like him? That's what it sounds like.
Now, could it possibly be just because of the interview? I think it's ridiculous that they'll greenlight a brother of theirs that, you know, paid his way into the Mexican.
He was in that shape with me for fucking whacking in C facility in New Folsom and wound up in the oil with us. While we were in the oil, he hit a dude from fucking South Los. While we were in the oil, he and I and a couple other dudes hit another dude from Norwalk. So that's 3 fucking hits that he did right there. He did other shit after that. Where in the fuck do you get that one of them dudes gets in without spilling any blood?
Half of my stories have been from people that were SNYs on SNYRs, have dropped out of a gang.
This shit is the epitome of gossip, comadre. Like, I'm blown away. I'm honestly blown away. I said before, he listens to the stories of vatos that got pushed out, that got whacked, and he fucking regurgitates them here. He doesn't give a fuck if what he's saying is true. He doesn't care about what kind of position it may put those he's talking about in. Of course he doesn't care about that, because he's putting his own family in a bad situation.
Man, last month was incredible. I got some great views, some great comments, a lot of stuff that I can talk about.
He don't give a fuck about his own family and what situation he puts in because of stories he decides to put out over a bag, Holmes.
Stay home. Because I look forward to, once the video started getting 2,000 or 3,000, I'm like, okay, I'm reaching people. That's 3,000 people right there. Hell yeah. And then the videos, 5,000, 7,000. I was like, man, I'm doing big things. The YouTube channels allowed me to finally put a down payment on a bigger spot. Looking forward to it.
I held my tongue last time. I caught a lot of heat. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I think it's so fucking, it's so crazy, the names that he throws around so frivolously. I know these dudes. I did things with these people. I did things for some of these people that he talks about. I would never, ever utter the names he utters and giggle about it and act like it's really nothing to talk about.